Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tina and it's a beautiful day to be creating with you. Well, today I have a lot going on, but I need some cards and I'm making some cards, and my go-to is the card kits from the card workshops from Close to My Heart. These are two that are currently available, but I'm going to put all of the information in the links. So I'll be sharing videos highlighting both of these, and I did one early on, but I thought, hey, why not show my prep process, and let's make some cards. Okay, so right now I'm going to focus on the ones from our Cape Cod collection. These have been gorgeous to work with, but one of the things I'm currently challenging myself is to shop my stash. So I want to get things from my stash that I already have that I can pair with something new that I'm working with that keeps me super excited. So you guys are going to see me doing that over the next couple months, just bringing in lots of stuff from my stash. All right, this here is project 3 in the guide, and I have it all ready to go, but along the way I made just a couple of changes, so I'll share those with you. This is the Periwinkle cardstock, and we are going to do some stamping with this set. This set is amazing, but the stamp that I'm going to use right here, this is the one that I can't stop using. This textured little square stamp that's right here. I was in love with the Just a Little Hello from me, but this stamps, I just can't stop using it. I keep grabbing it for everything now. All right, we'll grab our 2x2 block. It fits on a 2x2, but if you want to grab a 3x3, you knock yourself out, right? Okay, I'm just going to stamp off a couple times. All right, and then we're just going to go ahead and stamp this. Oh, I can see I didn't get lovely coverage, and guess what? It won't mind. I'm not even going to make sure that I get it all level, and you can even rotate your stamp if you want, but you're just going to over stamp and cover the whole thing, and it's going to look gorgeous like this wood grain that's on the back. I would keep the stamp, though, going either the green going all across or up and down. However, someone is probably going to try it and it's going to look fabulous. So send me a pic if it looks amazing, to do, you know, to alternate it. Okay. So now we have this really cool background. And now what I did was I pre-stamped my pieces. The guide told me exactly what to do, so there was no stress at all. I'm going to grab my toffee ink. Give it a little squeeze. Now, I have lots going on in my toffee because just last night I had a class and we all stained wood using re-inker. And I love that. You can use our re-inkers for so many things. But one of the things that you can do is stain wood frames with them, and they just turn out beautifully. All right, so we're going to grab some of this. I'll add just a little bit of water just in case. All right, I don't want it too wet, and I'm just going to do the whole bottom portion here, just like that. A little bit more. I liked it a little dark. I don't want it too wet though, because I want it to dry so I can put this on there. There we go. I added just like when I hit that, it was just to add so that it wasn't, you know, one color. There you go. That way you can see the different colors on all the stamps, or on the cards that I made. I'll go ahead and just clean that off a little bit. And we'll put that small water brush away. And I'll put this aside to dry. I use those a lot. Okay, I did a lot of the prep work for this, so we could go ahead and put it together, and I could just kind of focus on sharing a few tips. I stamped this with Lagoon, but what I decided to do, and when I was done with that piece, just like the instructions, I decided to ink all of my pieces with Mocha. And after inking them with the Mocha, it gave it this kind of darker, richer look. And I really liked that for this card. I ended up going ahead and doing lots of my other cards as well out of this collection with that. And once I start inking, I tend to ink for a little while, and I know I'm gonna do inking techniques on the other card workshop that I'll be sharing. All right. I'll be sharing some videos over the next couple days with lots of fun ideas. You guys can craft away the weekend. There we go. This is just a regular, I just call it my brown. I just use it for everything. It just works for me. So I might not ever have the true color, but I'm okay with that. All right. We are going to put our card together. And I just have a card base here. And as I said, I'm really destashing so many of my things right now and just shopping my stash and cleaning out and making room for a simpler, easier, less cluttered even process. And I am enjoying it so much. It is making me just really want to have everything in its place, and I can just grab stuff and use it. All right, we're going to go ahead and put this down. I usually have trouble lining these up, but I'm going to say it's about 3/8 of an inch, give or take. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to build from both the top and the bottom, because that's going to help me out a little bit as far as for spacing in the middle if I have to leave a little space. Okay. And it's all in the instructions. So it makes it, you know, nice and easy and relaxing. I like to do all my cuts. I like to do all my cuts and have all my cuts done. And then I like to have them nice and bagged and ready to go. And I'll share that with you. And then that way, when I get to this part, I can really just kind of be creative and have some fun. So sometimes when I'm organizing or I'm prepping, or I only have, when I'm organizing or cleaning or doing anything like that, I'll sometimes take small amounts of time out and get some of my prep done. Maybe I cut one paper each time, or maybe I do my stamping or something like that, whatever stage I'm in. And I shared some videos about that prior, so you guys can grab those on the channel here and check them out. Okay, I kind of do this. Now you can see this one here, I have a little further. Let me do a shimmy and see if I can get those off of there. See, this one here I have a little further. I've done my inking and my coloring. I've done my stamping back here and my dovetailing. Whereas this one here and this one here are still in this process. And I just kind of move them along. It really allows me to only take out really small projects, and that just kind of helps me stay organized and, you know, not take on too much or have too much in front of me. And I really like it. It's also great if you want to carry it into another room, you know. Maybe you're watching TV. All right, we're going to pop this on. Okay, and this one here, let's go ahead and grab a couple of foam pieces for that. There we go. Now the bling, which also comes in the kit. I love that they include everything you need to make the cards. I will say the Cozy Up bling is my favorite. So I thought that bling was too good. Just way too good. Ghost says hi, everybody. Just heard the little paws entering the room. They're not so little as many of you know. Okay, so my destash are these shells that I've had for a while now. And they go so good with this. I'm just going to take them out. And each time I make one of these cards now, I'm going to add one of these shells. Or I have some additional scrapbooking I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to add 1 or 2 of these shells. And this is going to help me clear these out of my stash. I think I like it with just the one. They are going to help me clear these out of my stash. And in addition to that, it'll make room for something new, but I'll just be nice and organized. There you go. Just adding that little something. Isn't that card so cute? I love it. It says, let's celebrate. I love the little extra, just that little extra pop on there. And here they are. You get 4 of each in the kit. So it's 16 cards in the kit, and you could change them up if you wanted to and do a little something different, or you can make them like it, or you can shop your stash and add a little something. So I'm going to go ahead and add these extra shells to my cards. And when I'm all done them, I'll post a picture on the Creating With You Facebook page so you guys can see it. I'll put all the links in the comments. And as always, I am here to help in any way that I can. So please feel free to reach out. Thanks for stopping by and crafting with me today. I would love for you to hit that like button and subscribe. Feel free to leave me a comment and I'll make sure I comment back. Take care. Bye-bye.